What's going on, everyone? Today we've got a game changer. No spoilers, we're gonna keep this nice, clean, and to the point. But I'm telling you right now, do not miss this one. Today we're jumping into Spider-Man Brand New Day. Tom Holland is back, and this movie feels like a complete fallout from Spider-Man No Way Home. Peter's now becoming the beacon in New York, the Spider-Man that we generally picture when we think about the masked crusader. We get some quick sequences of Peter's life, and I really appreciate how much the sequence did for the story. We don't really linger too much, and it doesn't just throw us into the future though, and just say, hey, okay, here's where everybody's at now. We actually get to feel the time that's passed and understood how Peter got to this point. This version of Spider-Man really reminded me of the early days of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and how he's out there figuring things out on his own. But now he has unlocked so much of his skill set that he could truly stand on his own. Even in this novice stage that he's going through, there's moments where you do feel Andrew Garfield. More importantly, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, he got this confident, more experience, and he's fully capable based off of what he went through. There's also no crutch, no other superhero for him to really lean on, nobody there to catch him when things fall apart. This is solo dolo Spider-Man ride, and I think fans are gonna appreciate that. We're watching Peter go through a major change, not because he's just getting older, but because he's becoming a completely different person. He's finally coming to terms with the life he once had, and he's having to watch everything crumble in a matter of moments. That's what No Way Home did to him. Everything around him is changing so fast. His entire world flipped upside down, and he has to keep figuring out how to move forward when the people he loves no longer knows who he is. Does the movie speed through a couple things? Just a little bit. But with everything it builds afterward, those issues start to feel like peanuts. Because what they're setting up here, dare I say, amazing.
Yeah, I can take it. No, I can take it.
You are amazing.
I can take it.
You are amazing.
Thank you, yeah, thanks.
Will you say it?
No, I kind of needed to hear that. Thank you.
You feel early that this is Peter's story, right? Tom Holland brings a level of passion to the screen that you just cannot teach. He still has that flexibility to turn, full Spider-Man when the superhero moments need it. And what's wild, even though this is more of a street level Spider-Man, New York has not felt this grand in the MCU since, the first Avengers? Y'all tell me if I'm exaggerating, but I really don't think I am.
I gotta say, I really like that they showed us what Peter had been going through those 4 years, instead of just saying, okay, here we are, 4 years later, this is what's happening now. And y'all, it made me sad. Okay, his friends are moving forward with their lives, a life Peter was supposed to be a part of, and now he's just basically watching everything from the sidelines. I'm sorry, but I would be depressed too if I was going through what he was going through. Peter has pretty much thrown himself into protecting New York from every crime possible. That felt like his way of coping. He doesn't have the life he used to have anymore, so Spider-Man is really all he has left. But y'all, your girl was locked in from the very beginning. The visuals were clean. I mean, you could tell they put some serious money into this movie. And everything, it just felt bigger without losing that grounded Spider-Man feeling. I was laughing, and then when the action started, I was completely glued to the screen. And of course, if you know who I am, I was crying when they showed Aunt May. Okay, just a little tear here and there. But then Peter, he would see Ned or the love of his life, MJ, and they just didn't recognize him. And I was literally heartbroken. I wanted to reach through the screen.
Everything about this movie was perfect from head to toe. We got from the depressing Peter Parker into the Timothy Spider-Man. This movie was something else with these fighting scenes. It had me giggling in my chair, smiling for the first time. This is my #1 favorite 2026 movie. Now, I may not know Spider-Man deeper lore like that, but I know to the point where I understand what's going on in this movie. And also, shout out to the director Destin Cretton for making this movie. If you don't know who he is, he's the one that made Shang-Chi. Overall, this is a must-see, and if you haven't already, or it's been a while, watch No Way Home, so that way you can get the gist of what's going on in the Brand New Day.
And just to tag on Daniel Cretton even more, he did a couple episodes of Wonder Man. Man, let that man cook, and after seeing what he did here, I truly believe he deserves an Avengers movie, or at least an Avengers level project somewhere down the line. Because the way the movie brought in what felt like a whole Marvel Rivals lineup made it work so smoothly, and that is not easy to do. And the best part is you don't have to know every character's background to appreciate what they bring to the story. Do you get more out of it when you know the history? Obviously, but it's not mandatory. Now y'all tell me if I'm crazy or if I'm just gassing it up even more. Is this the best Hulk we've seen so far? There's a shot where Hulk is towering over Spider-Man. He looked like a straight up monster, and the movie also rewards you as a longtime fan. If you ever seen the previous Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, you're gonna catch a lot more of those emotional references, and they don't just pull from those films, they reach into other Spider-Man movies as well. And if this is the type of tone we're gonna get for the MCU moving forward, which again, I understand the popularity of Spider-Man injected all directly into my veins. You can clearly see the larger story beginning to take shape, even with Spider-Man right in the center of it. And Tom Holland as Peter Parker doesn't just hold his own. He truly does carry it. I know I'm throwing out a lot of exaggerations, but do I even say, is this the best MCU movie since Avengers Endgame? Let me know.
Shout out to Sadie Sink from Stranger Things for making her Marvel debut. And she did amazing. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing her take on more of these type of roles like this in the future, because she brought something different to this movie. But clearly Marvel has something planned for her. And of course, Tom Holland was a 10 out of 10. This new chapter, it brought out something completely different in him, and it made that character even better. When he goes full Spider-Man during those fight scenes, baby, top tier. He truly is an amazing actor, because you feel every emotion he's experiencing. The pain, the loneliness, the frustration, the hope. It all comes through on screen. And of course, we cannot forget John Bernthal. Y'all, he had me cracking up, okay? The chemistry between him and Spider-Man, it gave major big brother, little brother energy. And I was here for it. Overall, this is a movie you definitely do not want to miss. I already want to go see it again. I mean, let's be honest, I'm ready for the next one. This is definitely going to be in my top 10 for the year.
When you can make a superhero movie feel this grounded, you start to feel the reality behind the powers. We've all experienced rejection in some form. We've all let go of something or someone that our hearts were attached to. And the moment this movie brings that to the screen, that's where the MCU still has the sauce. But Tom Holland has already put that work in, so this is no surprise. When Spider-Man Homecoming came out, he was 20 years old. The man is now 30. The growth shouldn't be surprising, but after the state of the MCU has been in lately, it feels like more like a relief. Because this movie doesn't just survive off of nostalgia. It brings in a whole core of characters. It brings in a whole different storyline. It doesn't just repeat the work that we went through. It's carving out its own Spider lane while still paying respect to everything that came before it. If you have even the smallest desire to see this movie, go see it. But what y'all truly came here for? After further discussion, what do we officially give Spider-Man Brand New Day? A heartbeat.
You help a lot of poor people. I just thought you was gonna be black.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
I don't apologize. There's gotta be a black Spider-Man somewhere out there.
All right, my beautiful people, now is y'all turn. Have you seen Spider-Man Brand New Day yet? And out of Tom Holland's entire Spider-Man run, which movie is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. You know we always love hearing from you guys. Now, make sure you tell someone you love them. We love y'all. God bless y'all. And until next time, let us go to the movies for you. Bye.